Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Leslie, and I will admit it's kind of hard to be back today. As you all know from the little short video I posted uh, on April 1st, my grandson was born, and so we've been having a little bit of nanny grandson time, and of course, my granddaughter still wants the big sister still wants my attention. And unfortunately, my daughter's mother in law, who lives with us, ended up going back into the hospital due to some complications from a former surgery. So it's been busy, but I'm trying to be back and focused. And so today we have a few things to go over. Okay. So some of you have been asking me, do I make videos ahead of time? Do I make projects ahead of time? How do I plan what I'm going to do? And the simple answer to this is I will be Pinteresting or YouTubing or whatever. And I will see a project that I like. And as you all know, I took the cinch and I made these books. They are perfect. They go by date, so I know what day I want to do each project on. But if I don't want to do it on that day, that's fine too. I write down my ideas, I write down what I need. Bob's your uncle. So, what is going on in the craft room? I'm going to give you peeks, but I'm not going to give you exact details. For those, you'll have to watch upcoming videos. We have a diorama being made on the M1 Ultra. Okay, you will see that. Then we have from Spellbinders using our Spellbinders cutter, which I'm going to place back here to make room for today's project. We have a project going on. Here's a hint. That's all you get. And I'll tell you this. February's kit of the club kit arrived last week. It kind of took the longer routes to get here, but that is fine. So we're going to use February's, and I'm not giving anything away. Sorry, guys. It's just going to sit here. And now, what are we doing? Well, let's have a look. You're going places here, guys. Ignore the mess. There's a lot happening over here. So, today we are going to use Smart Iron-On Vinyl. And if you've never used it, I'll tell you something. I absolutely love it. I love that I don't need a mat. I love how easy it is to weed. The only thing that I sometimes forget due to lack of coffee, I blame everything on that, is to mirror my image when I'm creating it in Cricut Design Space before I put it on that machine. Or any Cricut machine, I must mirror the image. And I want to show you something else. I kept a piece. How do I know what size to put on? Well, there's a shiny plasticky side and there's a matte side. And believe it or not, this is the shinier side. This is the matte side. So it's matte side like this, shiny plasticky side down. Put it into the machine and away you go. Now, some people say you don't have to mirror your image if there's no words. Just do it, guys. Trust me, you're going to waste material if you don't, because that day is going to come that you forget to mirror your words. Okay. Then I am also using Strong Bond Glitter Iron-On. Just this one. It is also from Cricut. It came in rolls like this in a plastic container. I got it on sale because the container was damaged. So on sale, you know me. If I can get it at a discount, I'm in. So the rules for glitter iron-on vinyl. Okay. Let me show you because I saved this. First of all, 305 for 30 seconds. Okay. Now, the Smart Iron-on vinyl is 315 for, let me double check my notes, please. 30 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply go to the middle. So I'll set this to 310 for 30 seconds. And actually for the Smart Iron-on, I'm going to give it an extra 5. Because remember, our Smart Iron-on is 315, our glitter is 305, and I'm kind of fudging the numbers so I can do them both at the same time. So now we have, let me bring you down to the table. You can still see my, there we go. You can still see my heat press over there as best as you're ever going to see it, okay? And I'm sorry, but right now, today, my camera is sitting up on a diaper box or a wipes box because the mount for it needs to be moved, and so it's not connected to come down yet. But we're getting there. We took away the drop ceiling, and so now we need to remount that. Life is fun. So we have this little burlap sack. Do you want to guess where I got it? If you know me, you know it came from the dollar store. And what you want to do before using any kind of material is a quick preheat, not only to remove wrinkles, but it also gives it the chance to go ahead and to take out any moisture, right? You don't want moisture. So I just hold it there for a couple of seconds. That's all it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's preheated now. I'm going to give it another quick roll. And we're going to go ahead. And this is our cutout. I know you can't really see it, but it's there. And you place it now, because you've mirrored, with the piece of plastic up. Okay, that's very important to remember. Just set it where you want. Now, as for what else or for my glitter, as you can see, this is the doll side. Shiny side is right there. So, shiny side. And all I'm going to do now, did I do that backwards? Please tell me I didn't. That side up, shiny side down. Perfect. Okay, so what I have cut out is some stars. And what I do now, because let's face it, any kind of vinyl is not cheap And you want to save as much of it as you can. As I do that. I cut it as close as possible. I'll set it there for a moment. Then I'm going to, before I forget, let's weed it. And I'll show you what I mean by weeding is super, super easy. I'm using my pin pen and I am just catching it. Oops. I might have to lay it down. Can I get you guys any closer? Let's see if I can bring you up a bit so you can kind of see what's going. I can't wait to get that camera back up on its mount. It sure made things easy. Okay, let's peel it. Come on. Okay, I'm going to have to lay it down on the table. Sorry, guys. It's just not catching the way I want it to. There we go. And then I simply pull. And look at how easy this is. Even though it took a minute to get it off, look at this. It just peels like butter. Okay? So once again, we are placing it this side down. And I can kind of get an idea before I put my words down where I want my stars. So that side down. And now for the next one. This one is, they can be a little hard to see, but if you're really having difficulty, don't forget, sprinkle some baby powder there. I really try not to do that when I'm reading like something for iron-on because I'm scared that I won't get it all off and I won't get a secure image, right? So let me grab the pin pen. We're going to do the same thing and then I'll show you how easy it is to peel the iron-on vinyl because I want to peel it after I've put my stars on. It helps me to know where I want my words to fall. Okay? Let me bring this back over here. It won't hurt anything. I'll bring it over here. So keep in mind, you now have it plastic side up. Vinyl down. Let me put my words here where I want them so that I can get these stars right where I want them. And I want it right there. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is do the same thing here. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to try and fix the camera situation. Okay, there we go. So now it's the same thing as it was with the glitter iron-on. We're just going to peel. And look at how easy it peels up. It's just like a dream. What I like to do is I like to keep a small pair of scissors at hand so that, look at that, I can cut it once it becomes too long and doesn't want to play nice anymore. I just give it a quick cut. before cutting it, please be sure that you're not cutting a piece that you need that came up. Okay. But this is all I do. Nice and quick, trying to keep my fingers off the plastic as much as possible. I try to keep them on like the parts that still have the vinyl so that my plastic is sticky for when I go to press. And then it's just a simple case of quickly and easily doing this and getting rid of all the in-betweens that you don't want there. If there is something that is supposed to be an in-between, and let's say you want to keep it for some reason, remember that it will show its lines where it was supposed to be removed, okay? Keep that in mind. So now we have things and stuff, because what is going in my little bag is my A1 came with a lot of little extras, and I want to tuck them into the bag and safely hang it up near it. So there we go, things and stuff, but our vinyl is on this side. So we're going to take our bag, which we have pressed, and we are going to place it vinyl side down. So remember that we mirrored, right? So since we mirrored, the words are the correct way, even though we are placing vinyl side down. And I have a little piece of vinyl here that didn't want to give. So make sure that you're always checking where you weeded to be sure that you got all that vinyl. Now, I'm going to cut this a little bit more so that it can tuck up where I'm kind of where I want it. Right there. And having two won't hurt it. And I kind of want, and by two, I mean that it's got two pieces of the protective plastic, like the heat transfer plastic over it, just barely, so it won't hurt it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to the heat press. Okay. And it is set at 310 for 35 seconds. So what I do is I lay it down and I try to bring the straps up to the top, or since you can see this better, to the front and off, especially if I have room to do so. And then what I do is I give it another good press down with my hands. Make sure everything is exactly where I want it. Put a protective cover over it, whether it's parchment paper or one of these sheets. Bring it down and hit start. And away we go. So now these are both a warm peel. So that is good. Just going to let it go. Now, how do I store vinyl that has come without its plastic? For me, that is easy. I take the piece that I just cut and I tuck it inside the other piece. Okay? And there we go. We are done. I tuck it in here. There is actually a cardboard tube still. It just came without, oops. It's plastic, that's all. So I put it in there, and then I rewrap this around it because this has the name and everything on it. I grab what we call an alligator clip, and that is it. It is ready to be put away. I keep mine in a shoe hanger on the door. Now this is done, and I think that what I'm going to do is give it a quick check to be sure that we've got it pressed the way that we want. So let's see. It is not lifting. Keep in mind, warm peel. There we go. I go nice and slow, kind of giving it a little assistance. Okay. Oh, my dot isn't quite stuck enough, but I am going to give it a second go. And I will tell you why. I am giving it a second go because, yeah, I definitely need to give it a second go. Okay. Because I wasn't sure of my time and temperature when they were both different. So I too am learning to combine things. So what I am going to do is I am going to take this. I'm going to, bring you with me. And we are going to do another press. Just to make sure that everything is the way that I want it. So here we go. We'll get it down. And this time I think I'll move it down just a bit so that I know for sure. Here we go. We're going to do it again. And away she goes. I did put my protective sheet back over, but not my plastic carrier. Now, I generally do not have problems with my heat press. However, this is a first or second project with me with the auto press, so I'm getting used to it. Before my other auto press, I didn't have an issue. But, it'll take time and practice, and we'll get along together fine. It's just like everything else. You got to use it to get used to it. So let's bring you back down here and let's see if a second. Oh, yeah, there we go. And up here where we were having some issues, we are still having issues with that one. Oh, yeah, we're still having issues with two spots. But you know what? I see why. Oh, dear. I see exactly what happened. In case you can't tell, it slipped and stuck to the vinyl. Instead of the vinyl being on top, the vinyl slipped underneath, I think, when I put the little sheet on. But, you know what? The pressing time was correct. The heat was good. All that happened was in that one spot, my second layer slipped and caught the top there. So it actually pulled it off. I'm not going to worry about it. Why is that, you ask? Because it's for me. It's going to be in a drawer full of little bits and bobs. If I was doing it again, I think what I would do is go back to the way that I'm used to doing it, where I take the time to press one, then I take the time to press the other colors. I usually do them separate, not together. I was doing them together for the sake of the time of this video. So lesson learned, do them separate. All right, guys. I love these little dollar store bags. They are perfect for holding things for you. I am going to use another one and put on it lotions and potions, and my daughter is going to hang it up in my grandson's room near the crib with all of the diaper creams and rash creams and everything that comes with having a baby. She wants it right there and handy, and I think these little dollar store bags are a great size and will work perfectly. All right, so we will be back again on Wednesday unless there is a short video stating otherwise, if there's any issues that I need to deal with. What else is new? I think that's it for now, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. It's kind of rainy and cloudy here this week, so it's a good time for me to get ahead in some projects to bring to you. Take care, and we'll craft again soon. Bye.